Before I jump into this video, I wanted to thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. It feels so good to have your support. Thank you so much. And I really hope you enjoy this video. It's something I'm very passionate about. Stay tuned. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonia Maya, if you don't know me already. So I'm trying something a little bit different today. I have my air conditioner on and I have my microphone in that I just bought. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in a lot of my videos I'd be sweating because it's hot in my room and I keep the air conditioner off. It is so loud. Over time, the more views and likes I get, the more I sweat. And I'm hoping because the microphone is in that you can hear me clearly without the air conditioner being like psh in the background. So it's gonna be a trial and error. It sounds fine on my phone and that will allow me to focus on the content that I'm talking about rather than me focusing on how much I'm sweating. Because I try to put on makeup for you guys, even though it's quarantine, I try to look cute as I can be, but it's really hard to be cute when I'm sweating. So I'm glad that I got this microphone. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's jump right into the video. So something that I'm very concerned with in society right now is this problem where people keep getting attached to the wrong people. People keep ignoring red flags and they keep getting excited about people that aren't showing them reciprocal effort. So today I wanted to focus on 3 reasons why people fall for the wrong people and what to do about it. So as many of you already know, I already posted a YouTube video on why women catch feelings after sex. This is gonna be a little bit more of a similar topic, but this is like why people catch feelings in general, women and men, but mostly women, unfortunately, because of all how emotional we are and hormones. But it's gonna be more so why people catch feelings for the wrong people, with or without sex. It's gonna go through both. And I just posted something on TikTok a few days ago about why people get addicted to people that show unreciprocal effort. And a lot of people are saying like, wow, I've been in therapy and this video is giving me more clarity than therapy has. And that is the best kind of comment to get from somebody that really feels like I'm making a difference by giving them this perspective, by helping them understand why they caught feelings for the wrong person, why they might have been in that situation before, or why they're in that situation now. And I'm hoping that they can get out of it. There are so many reasons why we might be excited about someone that actually isn't good enough for us. And it's really annoying, and it might actually not be our fault. A lot of it has to do with the way that we're brought up. It could also have to do with the relationships we've had in the past. Maybe people have broken our trust. There's so much that goes into it, and it's not your fault. And I hope that this kind of educational video can help you understand more about yourself. And what's crazy is a lot of the time when we are chasing somebody or we are showing more effort to give somebody love, to show somebody like I care about you, and we're not getting the same back, a lot of the time the excitement of the chase is actually more exciting than actually being with that person. It's just this wanting to be accepted, this wanting to know that you're wanted. That is sometimes more addicting than the person themselves. And once you realize what you're addicted to and why you're addicted to that person, that can help make the biggest difference. And the problem with this is it makes us go a little crazy. I can relate to this, so don't feel bad if this has happened to you. So the first thing that I want to talk about is attachment theory. This is something that I'm learning about in school in my doctorate program, something I learned about even in my undergrad, and it's by a man named John Bowlby. It pretty much states that your relationship with your parents, the person that was your caregiver, the people that took care of you when you were young, that sets the stage for your relationships later in life. So for example, somebody that was getting the love and the attention that they needed while they were young, while they were a child, a baby, they weren't getting neglected, they were getting all of that intimate connection that you need with a parent, they are more likely to have successful relationships and to trust in people compared to somebody else who might have been getting unpredictable attention from their parents, not enough intimacy. Those are the people that generally tend to have trouble connecting with others. They have trouble trusting others, and that could really mess up their relationships. And it's not only your relationship with your parents that sets the stage for your unhealthy relationships, it's also the relationships you have on the way as you're getting older, the friendships that you're making, the other relationships that you've had that have or haven't been healthy. Those really set the stage, and those really reinforce the issues that might have already been present from attachment styles. I'm going to go over the 4 attachment styles, and I'm gonna start with secure attachment. So luckily, secure attachment is 50% of people. I mean, not so lucky for the other half. Securely attached people are those that had their needs met when they were younger. They were given the love and affection that they needed from their parents. These people generally grow up to have healthy relationships. They have trust in others. They are able to show intimacy and share intimacy with others without feeling vulnerable. These people are also more comfortable being independent. They don't feel like they need to like latch on to somebody to feel like they are doing well in life. And they're also pretty good at accepting rejection or taking criticism. So the next style of attachment is the anxious attachment style. So these are generally people that they got love from their parents and affection from their parents, but it was unpredictable. It wasn't steady. So these people generally grow up to not trust people in relationships as much. They feel like they need to be with somebody to feel complete. Like they kind of like latch on to people. They need constant reassurance from their partner. Unfortunately, people that have anxious attachment styles, a lot of the time they get into really unhealthy relationships, even abusive relationships sometimes. They're generally very nervous about relationships and just anxious overall when it comes to connecting with others. A lot of the time they view the opposite sex as cold and heartless. The next attachment style I want to talk about is avoidant attachment. So people with avoidant attachment, they got some of their needs met, but mostly were neglected by their parents. These people, they're kind of more independent. Oh my God, there's a fly in my room and it's been driving me nuts all day. It needs to kill. I've tried to swat at it like 5 times. It's really fast. And it woke me up this morning, like just crawling, just like popping on my face. Anyways, avoidant attachment. These are people that are more independent and they might be uncomfortable with intimacy. Like they don't really like to be touched. They feel like, you know, crowded. When people try to get close to them, they're like, get away. And they always have an exit strategy. Like if somebody's trying to get close to them, even if it might be someone that's good for them, they're just like, I can't do this. The last one I want to talk about is the worst one of them all. This one is going to be an anxious avoidant attachment. It's pretty much a combination of both of them that aren't healthy. So this is someone that had a very abusive and very neglectful childhood. These people, they are very afraid of intimacy, and if anyone tries to get close to them, they're likely to lash out. They generally spend most of their time alone and miserable. Let's say you have an attachment style that has made it harder for you to connect with others. Can this be fixed? The answer is yes. But it does take a long time, and I do recommend therapy for anybody that has these issues, that has trouble getting close to others. It can be worked out, but it is a long process. And if you're avoidant, you can try opening yourself to others. This is important to know because you might be somebody that's scared of intimacy and you might be falling for the wrong people because of that. Your lack of trust for others because of the way you're raised, because of your past relationships, might make it so it's harder for you to open up to people. Someone that has an anxious attachment style, it's very possible that you are giving your love and giving your time to somebody that actually doesn't deserve it because you have this need to be loved. It's possible that your relationship with your parents when you were growing up was unpredictable, which might make you give your love to the wrong person, which can be dangerous, which is why I hope if you do have that attachment style that you do your best to do some self-reflection and only give your heart to someone that deserves it. The reason number 2 I wanted to talk about is sex related. I already made a video on this. When you get intimate with somebody, when you have sex with someone, hormones get released that make you feel like you're in love with them. The main one is oxytocin. So when you have sex with somebody, especially as a woman, oxytocin gets released that makes you feel like you're in love with that person. Another fact about this, another hormonal fact, is when you have sex, when you reach orgasm, the logical part of your brain shuts down, meaning that you could be casually having sex with somebody, or you could go on a date with somebody and you're like, all right, this isn't really someone for me. This is, this person, they're not even goal oriented. Maybe they, they have something about them that you don't like. You have sex with them and all of a sudden you can't stop thinking about them. I've been there. So keep in mind that oxytocin plays a huge role. Unfortunately, it's not as much for men, which sucks, but knowing about it will help you protect yourself. And also know this, wearing protection makes it a lot better. You don't have enough hormones getting released, and it also, protects you from STDs and pregnancy, but it also protects your heart because you're not gonna have as much of a hormone release if you use protection. So keep that in mind. Another important thing to keep in mind is hormones get released even when you don't have sex. I'm talking about even just getting attention from someone that you like. Getting attention from someone that you like, that you find attractive, that's going to release dopamine. Not only that, when you're kissing, that releases dopamine. So anything that you're doing that's intimate, any kind of exchange you're having with someone you like, that's going to release hormones. So don't be hard on yourself if you're catching feelings for the wrong person. You could just be really attracted to them and you're getting attention from someone you like. That is like a drug. So you're like an addict basically, which brings me to number 3. Number 3 is people that are inconsistent, aren't showing as much effort. This is so freaking annoying, but it's kind of like gambling. Nothing creates an addiction like an inconsistent reward. And I heard this from Sham Booty, who I'm obsessed with right now. One of my TikTok followers told me I reminded her of Sham Booty. I was like, who dat? I looked her up on YouTube and she has an amazing channel. She's an awesome sexologist. She's definitely goals. But she said this, nothing creates an addiction like an inconsistent reward. So true. Sometimes we fall in love with the idea of someone falling in love with us more than we actually fall in love with the person. So it's the chase. It's that, oh my God, do they like me? That is addicting like drugs. So that might make us really catch feelings for the wrong person because there's all these hormones getting released, the same kind of hormones that get released when you're gambling. And even though you're not getting much back, you still keep going, you still keep feeding that addiction without getting anything back. And the only way to get over it is to be aware of it. So how do we fix it? Understand that your brain is working against you. Understand this is an issue that a lot of people fall victim to. DSM has addiction in the DSM, and it's not only to just like drugs and alcohol and gambling. You can be addicted to people. And you get more addicted to the feeling of them wanting you, the feeling of getting their attention more than you're actually enjoying their company, which is a problem. Relationship is all about nurturing the other person, giving back, reciprocity. That is not what's happening here, but you are an addict and it's okay because you will recover. Remember this from this video. What you desire is what you deserve. If you're giving love, you deserve to be getting that love in return. What you desire is what you deserve. Period. Period. With the D and the T. Like this. Remember that you have to be the center of your world. I know everyone says love yourself and you have to love yourself first, and it's so annoying to keep hearing that, but it's true. You come first. You are the center of your world. And then when you realize that and when you feel complete on your own, it's so true. That's when you can welcome somebody to coincide with you. You can't just find someone to replace something, like an anxious avoidant person in the attachment theory. A person like that, there's something missing. There's a hole. I need to fill that hole with a person. No. That's going to be unhealthy. That is when you're going to attract the wrong kind of relationships. You first need to understand how to feel fulfilled yourself, which is what you deserve. And I love you so much. And I really hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to go try to find that fly that has been irritating the hell out of me. Trying to sleep in this morning, and every like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I felt something like on my face. It was this fly. I don't know what this fly wants from me, but it's fast and it's annoying and it won't stop bothering me, or I'm gonna stop ranting about this fly. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be making more psychology facts about sex videos on TikTok, of course. You can go follow me on TikTok, and of course on YouTube. I post about psychology facts about sex and relationships on Wednesdays and fitness inspiration on Saturdays. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your support, and I love you. You are freaking awesome. Remember that.